What's going on, you guys? Back with another video. Yes, I am in the restroom. No, I'm not using the bathroom. I am sitting on the toilet and the seat is up. I'm sideways because this gives me a good view. And I'm trying to find a quiet spot in the house because they are currently having a block party a couple of blocks away, and I really hope it don't interfere with my video. But I want to talk about how the narcissists already decided not to like you when they met you. When they first laid eyes on you, the thing about it is that they're so jealous of you, they hate you. They pretty much hate your guts. That's how they are. They're very bitter. And what happens is they have to put on an act. They point out everything about you that they know would catch the eye of other people. And so it's like they mimic you. They bite off you, and what happens is, you know, you, even though you leave like a too sweet taste in their mouth, they know what gonna attract people. So they know that, like they say, the honey will attract bees. So they know that already. At the same time, they don't like you because of the attention you get, but they need to use your personality to get the attention they need to gain supply. So trust me, they've already decided not to like you when they met you because they're jealous because you are a natural and they are not. Now they have to study you and pick off what they need and dress up, pretend to be you. They pretend to be somebody different so often, it's hard for them to even keep up. It's just like they know who to be you around. They know what type of audience to put on in front of. And so that's why they happen. That's why they act that way. Because you just happen to be somebody who's a good fit for them. So don't ever think that just because a person, like sometimes people, they'll give it away by their body language and by their tone. Like I know a person who I have to deal with and stuff sometimes. And it's just like every time I go around them, I notice that it's always a snobbish look, a snobbish reply. They never make eye contact. They're always checking you up and down. Not saying that they are a narcissist, but it seems like they got a very jealous vibe about them. Like, you always surprise me. Every time you come around, you rocking a new hairstyle or you got some fresh kicks on, something like that. Like they're always checking you up and down. And they're giving you this look like of disgust because that's how they really feel. They're not just making that face for nothing. They really feel that way about you. Like they're jealous of you and you just make them sick. Like y'all know these videos, y'all might see a lot of reels or TikToks from people, when they jump fresh or whatever, and they say, oh, they just got to be sick of me. Like that is how the narcissists really feel. It's just like every time you come around them, you're fresh. You never wear the same outfit. And not that material things matter, but to the narcissist, it does. It catches the eye. And so that is what they need. That's what they need. You make a good candidate for what they need to present to people. Because they can't be themselves. They don't even know who they are. They can't be themselves. They're not even enough to self. Nothing will ever be enough for the narcissist. They can't even please themselves. They're not happy with self. They don't love themselves. So they have to mimic other people in order to be noticed, in order to be accepted, and fake appreciated. Because they only keep up their acts for so long. It's going to only go on for so long before they get tired of pretending to be that way. They get frustrated because, okay, now they're bored with this act. They're ready to, uh, perform something new. They get bored very fast, even with themselves. So it's just like, you know they're going to get bored with you. It's only a matter of time before they're doing the same thing and copying somebody else. You ever been around somebody who they talk different around everybody? Like when they're around someone else, they're talking like the person who they were hanging with the other day. And you may notice it because you're around the narcissist a lot and you know that's not how they really talk. I hate when people act like that. I hate when people do that. Like, be yourself. And I don't mean like it's a way to speak when you're in a job interview. You know, it's a way to put on good etiquette. Like, I'm not speaking of that way. I'm talking about copying somebody, pretending that you have a certain accent. Like, that's not you, and you sound stupid doing that. You look crazy doing it. You sound stupid because that's not you. And the narcissist, they don't even care that they can be exposed by people who really know them. They're just keeping their eyes on the prize and hoping that this the person believes them and just accepts them for that. And then that better their chances of getting a new supply by acting like someone else. That's why they don't keep their relationships interested enough for the person to just always feel like they're on cloud nine, or when a person just feels like they just been swept off their feet by a narcissist. They can't keep that up because they're gonna feel like, okay, I'm putting in too much work to make you happy, and you're not showing me nothing new. Even though I know I was supposed to accept you as is and not, accept. I mean, um, like look for something back in return, expect anything in return. So I'm just kind of feeling a little low on energy. They're not gonna say that, but that's how they feel. And then that's when you might find them just disappeared for a minute. You can't keep up with them. You don't know where they are. And when they pop back up with the surprise Hoovers, it's always something that they had to go away for a little minute. Well, like, so you couldn't communicate with me about that? Especially somebody that you so-called was just so into last week or a week before last. And then you just up and disappear and I don't hear from you and you just pop back up. And they expect for you to just welcome them with open arms and just pick up where y'all left off at. But again, yes, narcissists already decided that they didn't like you when they first met you. The thing about it is, they just needed to get what they want from you, put it off to other people so that they'll be accepted. That's the great bait that they use to gain supply. And so sooner or later that gets old, it gets tired, and the narc gets bored, and then they find another victim, and then wash and repeat. They do the same thing. Nothing new with narcissists. So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you soon.